Here it is, two stars in the making. Two of the rising stars of MCW going up against each other. Leon Gross reminds me a lot of Leon Slater. To be fair, a lot of his look was kind of inspired by Leon Slater. I watched him a lot in the UK indie scene, so he was someone that took inspiration. He's also kind of inspired by... Oh, fuck, I forgot his name, but there's a wrestler in TNA currently, which I know Leon Slater is as well, but there's a wrestler in TNA currently who is a grime artist, like he performs a grime song on the way to the ring and stuff, and I just really fucking love that entrance. It's one of my, like, favourite entrances that's in wrestling right now. I think it's so fire. So it kind of just inspired me to make a core, like, I guess similar, or kind of around that, but, like, making my own twist on that, so to speak. I also wanted a core that's, like, very different to ones I made before. You know, which is pretty much the same thing I did with Diego, right? Because pretty much all my cores before Diego and Leon were, well, Francis style. Like, they were very, you know, brutal British guy, you know, coming through the indies. Like, very similar, like, types of characters. So, I liked the idea of basically challenging myself where every single core I make is different. But both of these men already taking their battle to the outside. Santana is my favourite TNA wrestler. Also, that makes sense. I'm not going to sit here and act like I know much TNA. I don't really watch it that often. I've mostly just kind of see clips of TNA, if I'm going to be real. So I don't know, like, most of the roster. Dante throwing MD back into the ring. It looks like he's going for that standing Spanish fly, but Silva throws some elbows to stop that from happening. Like, I know some of the roster members for TNA, but not to the point where, like, I'm going to know, like, the mid-carders and stuff like that. Like, I'm not going to know that much. To be honest, most of the ones I know are the ones that are either from the UK indie scene or the people that, like, have gone over from, like, WWE and stuff. That's, like, all I really know. And then Moose, which I don't think fits any of those categories. But, to be fair, I only really know Moose that much because of his appearances in NXT and stuff. Dante Fenix appealing to the crowd. Goes for a dropkick to the back, but Silva rolls out of the way. Drop down, slap to the jaw. And Silva showing a bit of athleticism there, flipping out of the suplex, but he's caught by Dante, who slams him down to the mat. Yeah, it's got to be Fenix, yeah, has to be. Goes to the pin on Silva. Silva kicks out at 0. And now Silva drags down Fenix. Having knee to the face. That's MD. Letting out some of that anger. Dante now trying to move Silva to the other corner. Hits him in the turnbuckle, busting open Silva. As he goes for a dropkick, but Silva smartly moves out the way. And he throws Dante against the ropes. Drops him up and a nice kick to the chest on the way down. Now some stomps to the back. And a kick to the face. There goes. It seems like he was going to go to the arm, but then changed his mind, dropping down both knees onto the back. As he now gets on top of Dante, raining down some punches. And now taking some elbows to him. Going for a kick to the midsection. Caught by Dante, but then hits him back with an enziguri to the face. Dante going for the punch. Dante dodging the punch, sorry. And hitting the back of his elbow. Spinning elbow to MD Silva. Goes to the pin. 2. Kick out at 2. A big stomp to the chest. As Dante now climbing up top, as he's known to do. And a swanton, but misses. I think only the back of his shins hit it. So it's not going to affect Silva too much. And he goes for another spinning elbow. But Silva moves out the way. And a big punch to take down Fenix. He now goes to grab Fenix, but Fenix counters. And now he rolls, goes for the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 from Silva. Goes for a kick to face. Silva moves out, another one of those powerful punches to take down Fenix. And Fenix with a punch of his own to send the big man stumbling. A nice Hurricane Rana there. Now dropping the knee down onto the arm of Silva. Now rolling him over so he can target the back of the head. Sensing that, you know, the back of the head is known to be a lot weaker than the front. Kick caught there. And then dodging. Goes to move Silva, but some elbows to the stomach prevent that from happening. Now kick to the stomach. He goes for a driver into the pin. 1, 2, and Dante kicks out at 2. Big H-bomb. Now he's in the corner. Telling Dante to get up. And hits a penalty kick on him. But Dante with a reversal and elbow straight towards him. Before Silva even has a chance to capitalise on the penalty kick. And Dante just dropping a offense after offense after offense. Snapping the arm. He's now looking to finish things. And a fall-away slam into the pin. 1, 2, 3. It's Dante Fenix who picks up the win in a well-fought match between the two rookies. At the end of the day, their goal was to come out here, put on a good match, get their names recognised, and I think it's safe to say that both men have done that. Oh shit, what was that? Thank you, Brad, for the another £2. Bro is truly single-handedly funding my move at this point. Hold on. Give me 1 sec. Sorry, apologies everyone. I'm a bit confused on something here.